Our prompt is, I'm recording this on April 23rd.
Hi, I'm Ryan Pushkar.
Hi, I'm Nick Masseri.
And I'm Leanna Robbins.
We did our project management business solutions project with our local library, the Bethel Park Public Library.
We live in a town called Bethel Park. It's approximately 7 miles southwest of Pittsburgh, and our population is about 32,000 people. So we worked with the Bethel Park Public Library. It's a prominent institution in the community. They offer several classes, activities, and resources to all ages. On the left is a flyer that shows all the opportunities and resources that they have, and on the right is all the activities and classes that they have. So to begin our project, we attended an initial meeting with the executive director of the library. Her name was Christine McIntosh. We discussed issues that she had been noticing within the library, and we brainstormed ideas to fix these issues. Throughout our whole project, we contacted her through email. So the problems that we had at the library was that there was not enough awareness with the teen center, and there was lack of library cards issued to teens, and finally, there was a funding loss because of the COVID-19 pandemic. If you look at the timeline above, that is when the library shut down, opened up, or the different effects it had with the COVID-19 pandemic guidelines. And if you look here at this November 16th date, that was the big shutdown, which inhibited us from doing all of our activities for our project. If you look at the numbers from the pre-pandemic and the pandemic, at the pre-pandemic, for the number of weekly library visits, there's about 4,000, and for the pandemic, there's about 2,000. So that number cut in half, basically. So the purpose of our project was to increase the number of teens in the library, especially after the pandemic. So we created a SWOT analysis. The strengths of our SWOT analysis was resources and activities, the location and space of the library, the organization, and the staff of the library. Some of the weaknesses we had are the amount of teens that are participating in the activities with the library and the awareness of the teen section throughout the teens in our town. Some opportunities that we have are some new fundraising events and new events run by the teenagers themselves. And finally, the threats we have are the COVID-19 affecting possible events and the students being uninterested in our events.
To begin our project, we sent out a survey, and this is kind of to further reinforce our findings in our SWOT analysis. And we sent this out to teens in Bethel Park. And another purpose of this survey is to explore possible options for fundraisers. Here are some questions from our survey. How long has it been since you last visited Bethel Park? As you can see, the majority haven't visited Bethel Park in a year or over a year. Do you own a library card for the Bethel Park Library? Again, the overwhelming majority either don't own a card or used to and no longer have one. Finally, are you aware of the Teen Center in Bethel Park? Again, over 60% is unaware of the Teen Center in Bethel Park Library. Some other questions we asked in our survey were about specific activities and resources that the library has to offer. And once again, most respondents said that they were unaware of these activities and resources. Here are some of our project management tools. First is our human resource management plan. So all three of us collectively did the overall planning of our project. Leanna Robbins took charge of shooting and editing our promotional video. Nick Masseri carried out communications with the library and Christine McIntosh. And I created and distributed the pre and post project surveys. Here's our project plan checklist. This is kind of an agenda of all our tasks, just to make sure that we don't miss anything and keep track of it all. And lastly, our milestone timeline. Again, this is a timeline for us to reach each milestone just to make sure that we're on time and we get everything completed.
So for our project execution, we started with our timeline to keep everything in order. You can see here that we have all our project goals on there through November 13th to May 30th. And you can see that there's a gap in there, and that's due to the November 16th shutdown of the library. We couldn't really hold any events at the library or have people gather there. So we had to just wait it out, and we're planning on doing it May 26th and April 18th through the 30th. So for our quality management plan, we had all of our project goals as our deliverables. And you can see that the first two have been completed, but yet again, because of the November 16th shutdown of the library, we couldn't hold our after hours event, our online basket raffle, and the post-project survey, but we were still planning on doing those. For our risk management plan, our first risk is the COVID-19 shutdown. It's obviously really hard to hold any in-person activities with the shutdown and meet with the library staff to plan and discuss the project. So we want to make all of our events as virtual as possible so people can get to them and get to know the library better. And also the library is not allowed to let anyone under the age of 18 sign up for a library card online. So it makes it difficult to get teens to sign up, those teens under 18 to sign up because they can't go in to sign up because the library shut down. So we kind of just have to wait that one out. Another risk is poor communication, especially with the middle school. We can't get in there due to COVID-19 yet again. So the message that we're trying to send out may not get to all of them. So we're hoping that word of mouth and mass emails will help to get the word out to them about the library's teen section. Another risk is that people may be unmotivated to buy raffle tickets. And that's primarily, yet again, because of the pandemic, people may be tight on money. They may not be wanting to spend their money on things that they don't need. So having the tickets be a low cost and the baskets be desirable enough can probably help to make the raffle happen. So this is a promotional video that we shot and we sent it out to all of the Bethel Park high schoolers, and it kind of just gives a tour of the library and shows what it has to offer for the teens especially. So some of our main efforts for the public library is holding an after-hours event in the library, and that'll be on May 12th of 2021. It'll be a teen social gathering, and we're going to give them a tour of the library while they're there to show them what it has to offer. We'll have games and food, and we can also have them sign up for library cards while they're there, so then they know they have a library card, they can come back and visit anytime. We also want to hold a basket raffle. We've already started reaching out to raffle donors on April 18th, and we're going to continue this basket raffle until May 30th, 2021. It's open to all ages. Basket themes are game night, movie night, Pittsburgh, etc. The tickets will be $1 each, and we're going to be holding it on rallyup.com, which is a fundraising site that allows us to hold the fundraiser without gathering too many people around together.
So after we completed our project and our paper, we went and do an evaluation. So we created a key metrics chart, and the 3 key metrics we had are the library cards that are issued, the awareness of the teen center, and the funds that we raised. So we created goals for these, but unfortunately we weren't actually be able to have the actual amount because of the COVID-19 guidelines. But the goals that we had for the library cards issues were 300. We wanted to raise the awareness by 30%, and we wanted to raise about $750. Once we complete all of our activities, we're going to go back and put these actual amounts in and do another evaluation.
After we finish our project, we plan on conducting a post-project survey. This will be similar to the survey at the beginning of the project. And we're going to ask basically the same questions, and we can compare the results in order to dictate whether our promotions worked and we reached our goals.
So for some recommendations for the future, if we plan to do this project again with the library, is we want to have backup plans for emergency situations such as COVID-19. We want to have simple and easy to achieve plans that can happen in any situation that's going on. We also want to update and innovate the teen section while incorporating some teen ideas, and that can maybe bring a more desirable effect of the teen center in the library.
We just want to say thank you so much for listening to our presentation today and watching it, because as we know, COVID-19 has affected this year tremendously and it's been nothing but normal. But we really just want to say thank you so much for watching this and taking your time throughout your day to watch it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.